I had my mic muted for some reason, probably because I was recording a video. Yeah, I don't remember why I did that. Anyways, as I was saying, let's see here. Yeah, I was recording a tutorial. I've been recording tutorials and stuff lately, and for some reason I muted the mic. I don't know why. I must have misclicked on it. But yeah, I'm gonna do some Rimworld, and then I'm gonna play this new game called Delivery Pals, and it's like about these cats. It's kind of like one of those Lethal Company sort of games, you know. I'm gonna be doing that with a few other streamers you may know of in about 2 hours from now, but I decided to start early and do some Rimworld now. Birds are super duper. As soon as I start streaming, the birds like get really annoying. I have 2 birds and they're just all up in my business. They need to learn how to entertain themselves. Alright. Okay. The beepos, yeah, they're just super quiet and mind their own business all day long, and then as soon as I start streaming, they become super annoying. Oh! I need one thing from another room. I almost forgot. I'll be right back. Yes, beep beep. I know, beep beep.
Phoenix Frostheart gifted a tier 1 subscription to Faraga 13.
Guys, I got confused. And I forgot my iPad somewhere that does the face tracking. I don't know where I put it. Oh no, I was working so hard on the tutorial today that I forgot where I put my iPad that does the face tracking. I'll just find it. Hold on. You can watch me run around my whole apartment, my full body tracking. Okay, I got it. Woo! Sorry about that. I use the iPad to do a lot of stuff. It was in the bathroom. Using the iPad in the bathroom today. Here we go. Anyways, let's get right into it. I decided not to do Project Silverfish or Blender work on stream today because I want to keep a good thing going, and I like Rimworld a lot right now, so we're just going to do a little bit more Rimworld. Eventually, I will stream Project Silverfish, though. I'm probably going to play it off stream a little bit first. How's everyone doing? I see we've got Leskia rated. Hi Martinist. Hi Shanzaval. Hi Pookie. Hi Leskia. Hi Fraga. Hi Beanie the Billy. Hi Phoenix Frostheart. Thank you for the sub. Hi Genie Soul. Hi Avali. Welcome. We actually have Avali in Rimworld, believe it or not. Hi, Artificer. Hi, Fighter Phoenix. I don't know if Beat Saber is ever going to happen anymore. This new apartment doesn't really fit it, and Beat Saber is not really a priority of my content anymore. I do more interesting things now. Hi, Shanzaval. Hi, Burrito the Noodle Dragon. Hi, Fish Preferred. Hi, Demented Dragon. Hi, Orion Wayfinder. I'm gonna pose myself one more time. Yeah, I see it. The right arm has decided. The slime trackers on my left and right
Hands are kind of strange, so they need a lot of extra help. Your time worked me while I'm posing. Whoa, you German, I understand. Oh my goodness.
That's okay. Maybe we can find a space station we can take or something. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Why does Jude have an extreme break risk? Oh. Yeah, this want new location thing is broken. What do you mean you're dunking right now? By the way, guys, I have been constructing an extremely super in-depth AR kit tutorial for Blender and Unity. It's gonna be a feature of the Patreon for a long time before I make it a public video. We have to figure out how to get some neutroamine so we can make some drugs. Is Rimworld blurrier than the Neo? The Rimworld is running in 2K. The Neo is running in 1080p. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen my spaceship before, we have a vanometric power cell, 3 unstable power cells, 3 grav core power cells, 7 chem fuel generators, and 1 solar panel. We also have 25 hydroponics bays, and a nutrient paste, freezer kitchen area. We have a ton of research unlocked, almost everything really. And I'm trying to work on getting more grav cores. And eventually I'd like to settle on a space station. We might need to increase the size of our forces a little bit. And that's everything you need to know so far. You took my hoodie off! What the frick? Let's see if there's any quests we can go to. You put my hoodie back on. I don't see any grav cores out here, but there is a space station we could go to. Let's go to that space station. That's where we're going next. But we're gonna need some chem fuel, so I'm gonna cut down all the trees and make chem fuel. I'm also gonna harvest these components and the steel. The Burbos have decided to be on top of me. Hello, Burbos.
How you doing? You go by Burbos. You don't buy them Burbos. Burbos. Burbos.
I have Narvi on my hand right now.
See the Burbo. See the booby doobies. The booby gooby doobies.
Whew. Yeah, I think we need some more clothes. We need a kid's parka and kids pants. I might kill some wildlife out here because Frostheart has gotten an infection. Oh no. Let's take a look here. In their left leg. That's not good. They'll need that treated by a doctor. Luckily, it looks like they're getting a treatment right now.
Hello, babies. Get the babies. Get the bubbles.
I decided it's not necessary. Because the new encoding makes the 1080p look better. So, I think if I played a game where the 2K streaming would really matter, I might try it. But right now, the 1080p, the changes they made to bitrate and encoding also make the 1080p streams better. So, for now, 1080p is fine. I think. Probably.
Yum, 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 yum.
What's up, Arbiter? My move was pretty good. Oh, great. A psychic droner has landed nearby. I don't want to deal with it. We're probably just going to leave this whole camp. Go to outer space. Speak whale? Azo speaks whale. She's whaley good at it. Duh. By the way, guys, there's also a new sticker on the merch store. It's very cool, very exciting, very cute. I highly recommend it. Neo speaking whale? No, brother. No, brother. I think it would be really interesting if I had a standing desk that could transition from sitting to standing, because then I could play games like this. I could be all like standing and stuff. I could do it with a controller sometimes, but it would be better if, because of the mouse and keyboard games, you know, I'm like, you know, like this. Can you imagine? I think that would be epic. I want to make that a goal someday. I want a desk that can transition from standing to sitting. IKEA sells a powered standing desk. Okay, I bet that one's not too expensive, but I don't want to get something that will low-key be an inconvenience. I'm a little worried about that. We can space launch... Oh, we can actually space launch now. I kind of want to get more power going, though, in our batteries before we space launch. On the other hand, staying here could be a hazard. We're gonna need one more chem fuel generator. Sadly. I don't really want to build another one, but we need one more. Is it because you don't have a grav core, Shanzaval, or some other reason? The psychic drone is making Frostheart on a rampage. Ooh. Frostheart ruined that plain leather kneel pillow. What the heck, Frostheart? That was fricked up. Oh, the chess table! Yeah, Breach Axe would have made this more annoying. Luckily, and their melee skill is not too high either. My radiator! We can build another one. Cortex Rar Dragon has gone mad. Oh no! Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. Dante the Foxbun has a major break risk. I think everybody should be able to get neural supercharges. That should help with their mood. But for some reason, they're just not doing it. You guys might have to go back.
Can you step up? Good job. Good step. Good stepping.
Can I put you away in the cage now?
Cage time for my boy.
What's up, Sapphire Pendragon? How you doing? No, they're not bio-coded. They don't bio-tune like the Biosculptor pods, but they take a while to charge up, so in a practical sense, you need one for every pawn that cares about them, but it doesn't have to, they don't have to use the same ones every time. The want new location thing is busted. It's broken. That's a bug. But we can fix it by leaving. That bug got fixed in the last patch of Rimworld. I'll just move. I'll set everybody to ship only. We'll move. A nudist proselytizer. Oh. That does sound difficult. That's why I use sunscreen every single day, even if I barely go outside. What's up, Akis Proto? Welcome. You're being ported to Gmod? Why? For are you, is that like a game within Gmod, or what does that really mean? Because I asked nicely. Hmm. Your protogen is being made into a player model? That's cool. Hello. I have to, like... We're out of chem fuel. That's so annoying. The birds are always pecking at my, my trackers. We have to create more chem fuel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave because the psychic drone is not working here, and we're gonna get a mood buff if we leave. Time to leave. We don't have enough range to hit the space station, but that's okay. We can go somewhere else. We'll check out this abandoned colony. Maybe we'll find something valuable there. Yeah, I think we'll get outside of the drone range. Yeah, well, we'll be outside of the drone range, and we'll get a mood buff from new location. Alright, we gotta choose where to land. Land the space dumpy. The space dumperino. Oh, that's a really tiny colony. It's just a baby. It's just a baby. The Lumi butt, yeah. Everyone likes the Lumi butt. Do this. We'll mark out this. Ooh, there's some silver ore here. And steel. And we'll get a couple soldiers to look at the village, although I have a feeling there's no enemies here. It's probably just stuff. It's a very small colony. Baby. I'm hunting all the caribou out here because we need food and chem fuel. Stream is struggling? You're right. Okay. Let's check out all these rooms. The internet should be back. I don't know what was going on. No internet is perfect anywhere. It's mostly just empty rooms. There might be some treasure somewhere here. A map. Ooh. Another map. And that's it. That's all there was. Nothing else. We have a little bit of a low medicine problem. That's true. Sorry. My dumpy was too big for the internet, probably. Everyone is a lot happier now. We got away from the psychic drone. Here, I'll show you. We got away from the psychic drone. And new location mood bonus. So it's an improvement. It's not perfect, but it's an improvement. For some reason, they're still not using the neural superchargers. Probably because I disabled them. I kind of need another power-producing device. How are you doing, Ninfia Rizu? I'm having a sip of my drink. Yeah. I like to notice people in chat. Jude always seems to have a mood problem. I think it's because they have minor pain. Oh, the radiator isn't working, maybe. Or maybe they don't have a bed? No, they do have a bed. This shouldn't count as the cold. Unless they just decided to sleep out there for some reason. Gonna speed up time a little bit. The anime games are not really our style here, Arizu. I've tried doing anime games on this stream before, and I just... Some things, they just don't, how do I put this in a nice way? The game can be really, really good, but sometimes my following just doesn't care for that kind of stuff. Yep. Same reason why there was one last Beat Saber stream. It didn't really pull people, so I don't want to put the effort. It takes a massive amount of energy and effort to do the Beat Saber streams. Massive. It takes a ton of avatar work. It takes a ton of Unity work. It takes a ton of modeling work. It takes a ton of software editing work. It takes a bunch of physical work. It takes a bunch of setup. It takes a bunch of like micromanagement. The amount of effort put in for the Beat Saber streams was Herculean. And it simply wasn't worth it anymore. What's up, Vixen Avali? We don't need the biopods on when they're not being used, so I'm gonna turn them off. Blind healer. Oh, great. A creep joiner. His eyes are gone. He has a... I think this guy has a way to heal, though. Do we want this dude? Shanzaval the blind healer. I feel like that's really tedious, Shanzaval. Like I have to uninstall and then reinstall them every single time? That's so annoying. We could use one more person, but it's gonna get crowded. I don't know. Do they have any other perks? They're pretty. They're good at melee, but they're blind. They don't have a blind sight ideology, they have our ideology. Wow. They can join, but it means I'll need another neural charger. A blind healer can get bionic eyes? Oh, okay, we'll just install a bionic eye on him. We'll have to build one. Okay, the birds always... I was hoping that today we could have the birds while I'm streaming, but they even though they're quiet and they're nice all day long, whenever I start streaming, they start cheeping, so I might have to put them away. Don't make me put you guys away. Alright? You can come out, but if you keep getting on top of my trackers and trying to tear them apart, I have to put you away. Okay. There's more Lumi butt? Yes. Okay, interesting. Well, that'll help because we get in a lot of bad fights. We get in a lot of rough combat. Okay, the geothermal generator should charge our batteries. We have a grid excess of 1200 watts. We really need to store up a massive amount of chem fuel, though. So I'm going to try to cut down a bunch of trees. Low water temp. That's strange. There shouldn't be low water temp. We have 2 boilers. Unless the system got disconnected, which it did. I'm gonna add a redundant pipe network so that this doesn't happen again. Because I'm tired of having an object disconnected because of one thing getting a little destroyed from like some rampage or whatever. Do you want your limbs regrown by the blind healer? You might get a weirdo limb. A child with a tentacle arm. A mood debuff if they have one. Yeah, I think they get a manipulation bonus. Whoa. Your shoulder was restored. That's crazy. He just generated you a new one. For transhumanists, right? Yeah, we have body modder. Should we give you some bionic eyes? I wish I had like a high-tech way of making more chem fuel. It seems like chem fuel is so necessary for everything we do, and we have a ton of like high-level technology, but we don't have a way to make lots of chem fuel. I was hoping maybe there'd be a way to do that. We can protect Shanzaval, that's not hard. I think. Kinda. Our water tank is at half. You have been crafting chem fuel with one hand. Dirty cooking area. We need a proper kitchen at some point. I could probably make one. There's an animal named Shanzaval, but that's okay. We have an excellent steel crib that's title is The Vomit with Misery.
Quack. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. Oop.
The Narvi just attacked me. She jumped at my face and landed on my lips with her feet. Oh, buff. Yeah. Just you be quiet. Alright, we've got one more super duper neural charger. That might move these, but... Oh, a psychic soothe. Excellent. That means we need another marine armor. Man, making marine armor and stuff is tough. We need like a lot of stuff to do that. You know what would be cool is if people read those maps and we got more quests. Then maybe we'd have a chance of running into more vanometric power cells and stuff like that. The more of this passive power generation we can get, the less chem fuel we'll have to worry about. Oh, an enormous amount of wolves have entered the map. Okay, great. 23 of these animals have entered. Everybody inside. Oof. You know what? If we find a way to kill all of these wolves, maybe we can turn their flesh into chem fuel. And also their hide into other stuff. I am blessed, thanks to you guys. We'll have to get some weapons going. Oh, Scales is so slow because his brain... Wait, no, his brain got healed. He has food poisoning. Oh, man, they're coming after him. Go, go, Scales, go! Hurry up! Oh, God! One of the wolves made it in. Jude, go beat up that wolf with your sword. Luckily, auto doors are a little tougher than regular doors. Our armor is pretty good, actually. If Jude covers the door, we might be able to fight these guys. Oh, my clean sweeper took forever to come inside. I set mechs to ship only. Oh man, that's annoying. Okay, Jude, you're up. Go get this one. Oh, the wolves are getting in! Ah, stupid. Because of the robots. It's okay, I have a Masterwork chain shotgun. This will not be that bad. We're about to have a huge bloody fight in our hospital. Oh, shit. That agriculture bot might have fricked us. So many puppers. They're all gonna get destroyed. We have too many shotguns. And Jude with a sword is too OP. Okay. I can't wait to turn all of this into great doggy hide. Yeah, they're too slow. I set them to indoors only, but they were just really slow. I think we actually got them all. Yeah, they kind of fricked up this place really bad. That was disgusting. We need these bodies hauled as soon as possible. No spot configured for animal waste? Oh, because they're scheduled to be inside. Okay, yeah. Okay, our hospital you guys, you have to get out of here. Just go somewhere else until the hospital is fixed. Nobody's able to do hauling right now because they're all sleeping. How do we get rid? All these dead bodies are in the worst possible spot. No, they're not all Shanzaval. One of them is Arizu. Svar. They have random names. Lionheart is here. Jude is going back to rest in the stupid bed, but the air is grody. Stupid grody air. I'm gonna force people to haul because otherwise it's gonna be disgusting in here forever. This is nasty. One of them was named after me! You were a dead great wolf. You were a great wolf and now you're a great corpse. You got slashed and shot at with shotguns. Sorry, that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. What's up, Maxie? Can I help you? Whenever you come into chat, you always throw a billion objects at me. Thanks. Thank you. Where's the lifter bot? Thanks. All right, the bodies are being moved. Woo, it's an old Avali art of mine. The final boss is dead. Oh, you killed me. That happens sometimes. A solar satellite? There's a satellite right above us, guys. We have to go there. Things are going okay. I'm gonna turn a bunch of great wolf meat into chem fuel. Or I guess it's warg meat. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to do that as soon as possible. We've got some people getting lung rot because there's all these corpses inside. We need, like, somebody to spray Lysol in this hospital. We need to invent Lysol and spray it everywhere. Phoenix! Thank you for the gifted subs! Yay! Thank you!
Gifted 4 subscriptions to the community.
How you doing, Phoenix? Excuse me. Alright, the lung rot and the blood and the corpses. Oh my god, dude, what a mess. Okay, great wolf meat. We're gonna turn all of the great wolf meat into chem fuel. All of it. Right now. I need it. Fish preferred. Your job. Do it now. Turn all of that meat into chem fuel, baby. Because you're the fastest at it. I might have to give you double bionic arms. That'll make you more efficient. If we give Fish Preferred 2 bionic arms, they'll become faster at crafting, right? I need Fish Preferred to go. That's right, pupper fuel. Does a refinery benefit from the toolbox or anything? Where's my cleaner bot? We need faster mech chargers. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we have a little bit of chem fuel now. I might put a chem fuel stockpile closer by. That way they don't have to work as hard. I'm just gonna drop it on the floor. Just drop it on the floor, baby. Drop it on the floor, baby. That's right. We're distilling puppers into rocket fuel. Our ship is also slowly being repaired. While it's hot? Do we need multiple refineries? Guys, how do we, like, increase our chem fuel production? I think I will make bionic arms for Fish Preferred. Or if we get an Archotech arm, I might give it to Fish Preferred. We have several people who want age reversal as well. D. Gore, the bedroom? You're right, there's tons of blood in here. I'm trying to get everyone to clean the whole place. RV, please don't grab my trackers. Drop the baby on the floor. We don't have any babies, but we do have 2 children. Man, repairing grav ship hold takes a long time. Yeah, we have 1,200 liters. I'm not going to build a well yet. Oh, fish preferred seems to be having a problem. There we go. Stupid caribou! Alright, how much chem fuel do we have now? Is it getting better? We have a detoxifier lung. We still have no medicine. It's hard to do operations without medicine. We have a glitter world medicine, but I don't want to use that. I am forbidding all the packaged survival meals because they're only supposed to be used for trips and people keep using them not for trips. Narvi, stop biting this thing. Narvi can't help herself but bite at all my little cables that I use for my full body tracking. The cook was good. The cooking area was dirty, but I don't have space to make a better cooking area. So it just kind of, it is what it is, little thing right now. I didn't realize this qualified as dirty. It probably got dirty. Yeah, it's dirty. I don't know what's causing the dirt here. Because I've, like, had this cleaned several times. I don't know if it can be clean. I don't have any more grav cores, so I can't make any more expansions. But if I had another one, I would probably move all this stuff around and make a small kitchen. Because it's like perma-dirty in here. It's like there's an object in here that just always makes dirt. I have a feeling it's the refinery. I don't think it can ever really be clean in here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm doing okay, Dinkles. How are you doing? I don't know if we have enough medicine for this. Oh, we might. We might be able to do it. We're gonna install a detoxifier lung on Dante the Foxbun. I don't like hay floor because it's too flammable and ugly. Sterile floor, it kind of builds a lot of wealth. Combat supplier is approaching. They might be able to sell us some medicine. Oh, you turned me into the Volper. Yeah. Well, we need hay, actually. We have to grow hay to do that. And I haven't grown any hay because we keep moving around. I don't know who Materakan is, but I don't really follow a lot of the, like, non-furry VTuber stuff very much. I kind of just like to do my own thing. Yeah, I don't know, the anime stuff isn't really, like, really what I do very much. I mean, they're cool VTubers, but it's kind of a different culture a little bit. think Jude was our navigator, and we don't have one now. Yeah. Please don't turn me into rocket fuel. Thanks. Yeah, I took it from Dante. Dante has good social. It actually wouldn't have been bad on him, but Jude's social will level up faster. Maxie the Bryson is one of the traders. Please don't turn me into rocket fuel. These guys don't seem to have a lot of stuff, but they do have 11 medicine, which we really need. We could sell our tox shells. I don't really care about those. Hey Karma, thanks for the resub.
Sparks just subscribed for 49 months. Nearing time.
I forgot that we had side trainers. Gene pack fat body? Oh no. Apparently, being fat makes you immune to toxins. Okay, so being fat comes with benefits. Interesting. Rimworld, but we make everyone fat? We would need a retrovirus to do that. Cringe. We have so many books. We could get a children's vac suit. I don't think we really need that though. I wish they could give us something more valuable. It's kind of a difficult trade here. They have a mono sword. I could trade a bunch of books and potentially get a mono sword. Is a mono sword better than a masterwork plasteel longsword? Maybe? These, like, aren't of a particularly high grade. I did buy the medicine, but it's not enough. Yeah, this normal isn't really good enough. I wish there was something else they could sell us that was really worth it. Okay, I decided to sell some books in exchange for... Oh, we got a quest for the... to find an alpha thrombo. Should we hunt down an alpha thrombo? A trade ship is passing over. We have a bunch of wolf skin. I wonder if wolf skin makes for good armor or anything. His masterwork marine armor is tattered. That sucks. Well, let's see what the space people have to say. Maybe they'll take something from us. We do have a remote repair implant. A shuttle engine? We already have one of those. Nothing mind-blowing here. The Eltec staff or the Zeus hammer would be good, but I can't afford it. I'm just out of stuff. I'm out of money, basically. We could buy some medicine. Sell the pelts? Will they buy them? I think these guys are a combat supply. I don't think they'll buy them. Yeah, they won't buy them. Good try, though. The hospital is now only slightly disgusting. A Militor has been revived. Clean sweeper needs to be repaired. I'm gonna repair him. Its leg is missing. I want to fill up all the chem fuel generators as much as possible, and then the chem fuel tanks, and then we'll go to outer space. I wish I had a robot that would just always make chem fuel or something. Serious pain, elite expectations, sick, unsettling conversation, ate without table. There's a table in the room with the nutrient paste dispenser. These people are ridiculous sometimes. I am moving some stuff around so that I can make the kitchen an isolated environment. We'll just have all these doors open all the time, and I'll make the floor a sterile floor. Which I'll wait until we have more silver to do. Not the freaking time warp! No! Does look like we have a decent amount of steel. Wondering if we can just keep stuff in this hallway. Alright, we'll keep these doors always open, and this will be the kitchen now. Which hopefully means it's a pristine, clean environment. Hopefully, probably. It just takes up a ton of space now. Bonk. Thank you. Bonk. Doink. Bink. Bink. A wanderer joins. We're rejecting that one. I'm rejecting that one because their best skill was art at 4, and I just was like, okay, that's another child. I don't want to take it. Send the children to work in the camps? Yeah, I agree. Kinda later, maybe. I have a lot of little shelves. Okay, we have 32 chem fuel. The chem fuel tanks are not all the way full yet though, so I want more. There's just not more stuff to make chem fuel out of. I wish we could drill for chem fuel or something. I know that's a mod. I don't want to hear about the mods. No mods. No mods! We've got a pretty big amount of chem fuel in the tanks, but not as much as I really want. Artist can make statues, but I don't really want a low skill artist in my colony. We're already like... I am basically super maxed out on pawns right now with the size of my ship. Yeah, that's true. I wanted to give you bionic arms for speed. Yeah, Neocat is cute. Okay, Artificer is on the crafting. There. Artificer is now a full-time crafter of poop into fuel. Which might help us, maybe. Maybe. The cute cat is Neo? Maybe sometime. It looks like the drug lab is allowed to be in the same room as a laboratory, as a research bench. There's a lot of things that don't always need to be designated power, is something I'm learning in this playthrough. I think it's time to go to space. Oh, that battery. I wish mechanoids would flick power. In space, no one can hear you eat a burger. I also want a burger. Who's got 50 components and 3,000 steel. I think that's good enough. We might build some solar panels when we land on the satellite. Here we go. Boo has been angered. Toxic waste dumping. What's the voltage? Ooh, it's one of these satellites. Alright, we gotta watch out for turrets. I see 2 autocannon turrets here, but if we land in this corner, we'll be out of range. I see a uranium slug turret. Uranium slug turret, autocannon turret, uranium slug turret. It looks like the best place to land is here. I'm pretty sure if I land like this, we'll be able to get out on the corner. I think. They won't shoot at the walls. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, we need some spacers. And we can check out this space station. In the meantime, I might, let's do Structoid home area. I'm gonna set up a couple of, I'm gonna set up a couple of solar panels because I know That power out here is dire. 3 panels ought to do it. What kind of commission was it? Was it a texture commission? How's it going, Azo? FYI, I might be switching games soon to a game called Delivery Pals. Darby's getting head pats right now.
You like the hip hop, Darby?
What kind of avatar was it for, Voltage? Okay, we got a couple people who seem ready to attack. Let's get into that space station. Does anybody not have a weapon? Looks like everyone's prepared with a weapon. We're gonna have to hack the door open. Whoa, there's a bunch of robots in here! Shanzaval is blind. Shanzaval, how are you gonna shoot a gun? We're gonna find out, I guess. Alright, Shanzaval, good luck. Eyeballs, we don't need those. This poor door is so beat up. I kind of want to lure the bot out here. Ow. Those shots suck. Is Fish preferred doctor? Dante is doctor. Uh-oh. Well, luckily it's a vacuum, so I don't expect there to be a big flame. That's gonna be annoying for a little bit, but yeah, it's negative 30 degrees Celsius. It's about to go even. It's fine. We're just gonna tend to our wounds a little bit. Self-oxidizing fuel or something. Alright, let's get in there. I see a trap. Oh yeah, here it comes. Luckily, we were able to shoot it. Alright, we'll use the Militaurs to explore. This satellite is not very big. That's okay. The dead bodies are kind of cringe. Ooh, a recon armor. We overwhelmed them. Alright, Jude. Open that sealed container. It's a death rest capacity serum. We don't currently use that stuff. Phoenix, thank you for the gifted sub! Yay!
Phoenix Frostheart gifted
What's up,
a tier 1
Tormgard? Nova
subscription
Beast?
to Tormgard.
Voltage, what are your commission prices? I'm curious. Oh my goodness! Close that door! Alright, I might have to put the birds away if they're gonna do that. What's up, Hama? Is it almost game time? I've been going live earlier lately. One of our dudes has been downed. Ooh, stunned. Major break risk. Almost time. Okay. I might actually take a break to put the birds away and get a snack. That way I can be prepared for collab time. But I'll clear these rooms first and then we'll take a break. Phoenix, thank you for the gift sub!
Phoenix Frostheart gifted a tier 1 subscription to Super Sahama.
Congratulations on your subscription, Hama. These vents might hide a secret. Oh, look at that. I didn't know there were secrets hidden in the vents. It's a masterwork? The overcharged lover. Whoa. Armor penetration and extra damage. It's a masterwork charge. Narvi! It's not about you right now, Narvi. I'm playing video games. I'm trying to stream. Is this a really good weapon? Okay, we've cleared the space station. I'm actually gonna save. Ooh, there's one more thing. I kind of want to see what's in there. Okay, I'm gonna save after we clear this vent, because there could be something cool in there.